And Greg Miller.
I'm going to bronze these fists.
What does that mean?
You've been saying random crap. Like, past...
I'm ready. I'm percolating. Let's go.
You just need to, improve your horizons a little bit.
Mass Effect.
Expand your horizons.
Mass Effect, I'm on the whatever. What was the Citadel, right? That's the big...
Pinnacle Station?
Yeah, right.
What?
And there's like 3 other normal humans and this freaking alien thing that looks like some kind of octopus. And it's asking everything. Everything it says like a question. What is emotion? It tells me it's emotion. Giant empty rooms.
What is happening? I don't know.
So bad. Such a bad game.
You're a xenophobe.
Yeah,
You don't like aliens.
it doesn't do it for me. I'm in a giant area with all these stupid, all these dumb species, but there's like 2 of them.
You're right. There are only like
I'm in
3
this giant
alien species.
citadel. And there's like nobody in it. What the hell? Where's all the other aliens? Where's the room with the
Where's the band?
Yeah.
Where's Star Wars?
Right.
I just got back from my honeymoon and was catching up on some recent podcasts. I heard a listener mail.
Honeymoon.
I heard a listener mail in which the person.
Boots.
I was on my honeymoon and a bunch of drunk guys trying to play Smash Brothers with me. My wife and I decided to stay home and play Smash Brothers for our honeymoon.
Yeah. Is that Lois and Clark were getting followed around by the paparazzi? Clark didn't like this at all. So he X-rayed the camera. Ruined the camera. He ruined the film. And his thing was, well, I don't think those photos are going to turn out because there's a lot of solar flares today. You got him, Clark. Good job.
Oh, you are fired up today.
man.
I once read the Lois and Clark novels. They were based on the show, but they were based on real episodes of the show.
They're their own
And
thing.
Yeah, and it was like Lois went undercover like a lumberjack.
Well, the fact that he's actually read these is hilarious.
Lois went undercover as a lumberyard.
As a
She worked in a
lumberyard?
The whole yard?
The entire yard.
They were cutting down trees or something. She was trying to get to the bottom of some scam. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't suggest reading them. If you find these books, don't read them.
You were desperate for Superman stuff to absorb.
I was waiting for something like this in real life to come around where I could then use my Lois and Clark trivia knowledge to...
Thank God for Game Scoop.
Yeah, I know, right?
It wasn't a Buzz category.
No,
so.
there was no Lois.
And going away from gaming podcasts like GameScoop, being a faithful listener since episode 48, Scoop has provided me with a ton of laughs and smiles as I plugged in my iPod to listen to on the long commute home from school. Separating myself from gaming altogether will be tough, but it is something that I feel will help me in the future. I'm going to start this hiatus in July, as that is when the holidays end. I don't know what holidays he's talking about. And assuming you
4th of
guys
July.
have a show every week, the last Scoop before my hiatus will be episode 126. I will write back when I return to the wonderful world of games, but till then, Scoop.
Wow, that's very responsible of
So
him.
is he not going to hear you reading his letter?
No, he said July.
Yeah, so I guess he's still listening until July.
Oh.
So anyway, yeah, we're sorry to lose you, Jeremy. Greg, you've been kind of quiet about this whole thing. Do you have any thoughts on this?
Yes, Damon. And I can sum it up in 2 words.
You! You want to leave us? You! Your mom's a whore! You! You quitting Game Scoop? You! I'll piss on your front porch! Studying and shit sounds good on paper, but what does it mean when you leave the makers of jokes and songs and gaming news? It means you're a pussy. Time of course number 2. You! You want to leave us? You! You got no balls! You! You're leaving gaming? You! Don't come back, bitch! You might think you're doing the right thing. You might think you're really smart, but really you're just a crybaby. Gamers knew it from the start. You! You want to leave us?
All right.
Now let's go crazy.
He's gone. We're getting nut right now. Tell me what I'm
dialing
doing.
up some. All right.
I'm
Greg has
calling
got
somebody.
his phone. He's got the phone out. He's calling somebody up. I'm gonna watch your foot. Let's find out what's going on. Don't know what's happening. You sure whoever is there is home?
No.
Oh. We gonna leave a message?
Sure.
Does this speakerphone work on this phone?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Jeff Rubenstein from Sony PlayStation. Probably just couldn't pick up the phone, so if you want to leave me a message, I'll get right back to you, or you can just send me an email.
Jeff, it's Greg Miller from Podcast Beyond. Here is an email and voicemail. Where the hell are the new avatars on the PSN, man? I've been patient for a while, getting fed up with it. There we go. Yeah,
Man.
this is going to be a good show.
that was
Roper's
intense.
gone. Now we
There's
can let
no
our hair down.
rules.
I'm going to kick this chair. Hold on.
All right. There we go.
Yeah. And I'm talking into mics and I'm rapping like a man.
Oh, wow. I love how your raps always turn into you making sound effects. Dap dong.
We have a little small subsection of Topic of the Week.
Yeah.
Last week's Topic of the Week.
Subtopic.
We had Subtopic of the Week. We're talking about trying to make the perfect controller.
There you go. So look for that. So pick of the week.
Pick of the Week!
Going on the list there. For me, that pick of the week is Need for Speed Shift. All right. So pick of the week.
Pick
Need
of
for
the
Speed
week!
Shift. Trophy.
Wouldn't it be crazy if one of the facts about Washington was that woodchuck started there?
It probably did.
Fun fact.
Somebody change that Wikipedia to say that.
Remember what you were saying last night? Every 5 minutes.
No.
What if it
You
rained
already-
hot dogs?
No, I didn't say it.
In the
ever.
bun.
I
Always
said
in
it
the
twice.
bun.
Not every
I've
5
never heard him
minutes.
say that.
Yeah,
last
you weren't
night.
around for the beginning part where it was all the raining hot dogs.
Yeah, out of the blue, Clemens was driving, and I just started cracking up and asked him what would he do if it started raining hot dogs in the bun.
We never did figure out what would happen.
Greg has a lot of those good questions that pop up on him. We'll be walking through the office and he'll be like, "Hey, David, what would all these people do if an orangutan was loose in here?"
It's a good question. I'd like to know. He's angry.
Anyway, time for Topic of the Week.
I think we got what could be one of the best covers I've heard in a very long time sent in from a reader in accordance with your request from last week to have
My
a Weezer
request.
song. Yes.
Greg Miller's request.
Greg Miller's request.
Put it on a bagel.
Chris, not Roper. Put it on a bagel?
That's the new thing.
It's similar to saying put a stamp on it.
Okay.
Put it on a bagel.
Put it on a bagel. Anyway, Chris, not
Interview going on, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, doctor, I tell you, sometimes it's like I have a garbage bag filled with jalapeno poppers.
I'm in the room and I can't understand what you're saying.
What is that? You have a garbage bag.
Well, Greg, you're a porn star.
Yeah.
What do you use?
Kool-Aid? Yeah, that's all I
Snorts it
need.
right in.
That explains that explains his catchphrase. Oh yeah!
That is a fantastic note to end on. So that's all the scoops we have for you this week. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Hillary.
Little Taylor Swift to go on.
You're going to
Taking us out on some Taylor Swift.
pay the rights to that.
My name is Damon. This is IGN Game Scoop, and we're out.
This is real music. This is American music, Damon.
You got 10 seconds.
You love it. It's great. This is lyricism. You wouldn't know with your beats and your crashing sounds and playing music backwards.
Alternate intro to Canterbury Tales. Hailing from the West is a man with no shame. A journalist he is. Greg Miller's his name. On games he writes for IGN, never has he given a score of 10. Though acclaiming was his review for Patamon 2, on a horse he sits with a shirt bearing Mizzou. An expert he is on all things PlayStation. On Microsoft and Nintendo he wishes damnation. His pup Portillo sits in his lap. Greg prefers country to rock and rap. A wizard he is, though of pen, not wand. Whenever Sony triumphs, he hollers, "Beyond!" With Damon Money Hatfield, Greg's in cahoots. They give advice to listeners to help them knock boots. Taylor Swift has no bigger fan than Gregory Miller. He is the man. He now sets out to Canterbury and will make the journey light and merry.
Wow, that's really good.
There you go. Well done, Brian. Yeah.
Yes.
That
Well
might,
done, sir.
that might actually
Thank you,
be the
Brian.
most talented thing to ever appear on.